Coming up on this edition of Access Virginia Beach, we take a trip to the city's landfill and find out why they're cutting back their hours. Plus, the mayor reveals the state of the city. Just how are we doing? And take a look at this. Looks pretty painful, but don't worry, it's fake. We'll show you how it's actually benefiting the community. That and more coming up as we access Virginia Beach. Hello and welcome to VBTV's Access Virginia Beach, a program that informs you of news and events from around our city and schools. I'm Mikki Acedo. Thanks for joining us. Every year, Virginia Beach presents an annual address to recognize the city's accomplishments, challenges, and plans for the future. So, how is our city faring? In front of a packed audience at the Convention Center, Mayor Sessoms addressed those concerns during the annual State of the City address.
It seems each year since I was elected mayor, we've been hit hard with some of the biggest challenges that have faced this city in its nearly 50-year history.
The mayor acknowledged some of the challenges we face in light of a slow economy, but it was also a time to celebrate the city's accomplishments.
In the past year, Virginia Beach has made it onto multiple lists that praise how this city is run, how healthy it is, and what a great place it is to raise a family. We broke ground on several projects that will forever change this community for the better, dedicated others, and move forward on several much-needed transportation projects.
Sessoms highlighted the city's increase in tourism revenue. He touted the success of the new Laskin Gateway Corridor and the importance of agriculture. He also talked about the school division.
I wholeheartedly know that our schools are vital to the future economic success of our students and our city. During my tenure since 2009, we have spent a total of $2.6 billion on public schools.
A copy of the State of the City address is available on vbgov.com. A recorded version is also airing on VBTV now through April 8th. Log on to vbgov.com/vbtv for dates and times. Spring cleaning is probably at the top of your to-do list, but before you clear out the garage and head to the landfill, listen up. Their hours are changing. Here's Access reporter Jeff Barba with the details.
Hi, dear, what you got?
Located just off Centerville Turnpike sits the Virginia Beach Landfill, a 275-acre site where residents can dispose of household trash and more.
They're also allowed to bring in yard waste up to 6 inches in diameter that is converted to mulch. At our household hazardous waste facility, we also take batteries, oil, we take cooking grease, we'll take propane tanks, we'll take up to 4 passenger or light truck tires per trip from people, and we also recycle metal there.
The landfill has been operating since 1972, and last year alone, they served more than 135,000 residents. But due to a decrease in waste, they are limiting their hours.
We're going to continue to provide elevated service to the residents, but because of the change in the waste stream and the reductions, we're going to have to lose some workforce. So with all that, we've decided to close on Mondays, and that way we'll be able to consolidate our services for the other 5 days of the week we're open.
Well, we always look for opportunities to be more efficient and more effective, and we've had the opportunity to reduce the cost of the landfill operation by reducing the hours. That's allowed us to consolidate staff.
Okay, sir, straight ahead. Thank you.
There's still plenty of time to drop off your waste. The landfill will now be open 5 days a week, Tuesday through Saturday, from 7 a.m. to 4:30 p.m.
The Virginia Beach landfill takes in about 35,000 tons of waste a year. For more information, log on to vbgov.com/waste or call 385-4650. Homelessness. Unfortunately, it's something that affects families and individuals right here in Virginia Beach. But the city is working hard to help put an end to it.
Welcome to our 4th Regional Conference on Ending Homelessness.
Community members, faith-based partners, and service providers gathered at Old Dominion University to learn about regional efforts to end homelessness.
It's an exciting time because we bring speakers from across the country who are involved in programs that are identified as best practices, to learn from them and hopefully implement some of the programs that they have in their parts of the country here in our region.
Mayor Sessoms, along with leaders from around Southampton Roads, also joined forces to help combat homelessness.
It's just so regrettable, so sad that we have to deal with this issue, and I'm so sorry that it's there, but it is there, and we must deal with it. So that being said, I'm extremely confident with the people in this room and the leadership in this room that we're really going to make a difference and the future is going to be much brighter.
The conference is held every 2 years, and the main goal is to end homelessness in our region.
The two key ways that we will do that is by increasing housing opportunities and increasing services for those who are experiencing homelessness.
It's not anything but mandatory. Everyone there has to go through the program.
Breakout sessions and networking opportunities were offered throughout the day. City officials hope to learn and share info gained from the conference. The event was hosted by Southampton Roads Regional Task Force to End Homelessness. They are a collaboration between local cities, the Planning Council, and nonprofit organizations throughout the region. The resort city has been named the safest city of its size in the nation. It's among the top beach destinations in the country and even one of the best-run municipalities. Now, we can't garner all those accolades without the hard work and dedication from citizens, and in this next story, you'll meet two ladies who are helping make our city a stronger one. What does this cheerful-looking room and this gruesome-looking injury have in common? While one may make you a little queasy to look at, they both are making a difference in the community.
This is my room where I talk with kids. It's only a talking room. Would you like to have a seat?
Meet Detective Geluso. She's been with the police department for more than 8 years, and thanks to her idea, the department now has a child-friendly interview room.
I'm very happy. I'm very happy that it's here. I'm just excited to bring children finally to a room that is their room for them, and it's also separate from the police department, so they're not feeling intimidated and overwhelmed when they walk over there.
It's very scary when a child witnesses or becomes a victim of a crime, but Detective Geluso is making it a little easier by offering this safe, comfortable interview room.
It's okay to talk about anything at all because kids don't get in trouble with me in this room, okay?
The department began using it in September of 2011, and it continues to bring a little bit of peace during difficult times.
It shows them that, we do care about them, and we are a department that is striving to, address the children of our community and their needs.
As it dries a little bit, you're going to have some coagulated blood. But then
now, let's go back to that scary-looking injury. How does this make a difference?
Hi, I'm Kathy Booty. I'm a volunteer with Virginia Beach EMS. I've got moulage kit here that we use to do pretend wounds.
Kathy is getting her hands dirty, all in the name of helping out students training for Virginia Beach's emergency medical services.
When they're in class, they don't really have wounds to look at until toward the end when they get closer to the exams. And then because they're going to be out on the street and actually see injuries, we try to give, these are the mock injuries. So it sort of gives them an idea of what they're actually going to see.
From bruises to burns and even bleeding.
Now you've got an impaled object.
Kathy's moulage simulates what students will see once they hit the streets. She has been volunteering for EMS for more than 17 years. Now, while Detective Geluso's and Kathy Booty's actions probably won't make the front page news, their hard work is not going unnoticed.
Here is your award for the Virginia Beach Public Safety Employee of the Year.
Thank you.
We applaud you. Thank you so much.
In fact, the Rotary Club of Cape Henry has named Kathy as the Public Safety Volunteer of the Year and Detective Geluso as the Public Safety Employee of the Year.
We all live in Virginia Beach. We all play in Virginia Beach. We work in the area, and it's very important to us to honor those people who are serving our community on a daily basis.
The Cape Henry Rotary Club consists of about 60 members and meets throughout the year. They host several charity events and are dedicated to giving back to the community. This is the second year the club has honored public safety volunteers and employees. Coming up next on Access Virginia Beach, Virginia Beach gets some national exposure. We'll tell you why the resort city was named one of the best beach destinations in the nation. And did you forget to celebrate World Math Day? Don't worry, these mathematicians have you covered. We'll have that and more when we return.
Virginia Beach Schools Parent Connection is your one-stop resource for information and events which support families and promote student success. On March 29th from 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. at the CHKD Health and Surgery Center at Princess Anne, parents can learn how to understand the angry child. This class, geared for parents of school-aged children, will help provide tips to understand causes of anger, how to anticipate and diffuse angry outbursts, and help children manage their emotions. Call 668-7500 to register. Head to the South Rosemont Youth Library on March 31st to learn how to draw out the music. This event, which will take place from 2 to 3 p.m., will help children paint, sculpt, sketch, or write impressions of mystery musical excerpts and compare them to the impressions of others. Open to students ages 10 to 18. Please call 385-2650 to register. To learn more about these activities or to see a complete calendar of March events, visit the Parent Connection page of vbschools.com.
Step back in time and learn the story of determined individuals who wanted more for their children. The Union Kempsville Museum tells the story of the first and only high school for African American children in segregated Princess Anne County. Located at the Renaissance Academy in Virginia Beach, the museum contains artifacts from the school's history like old photographs, athletic equipment, and prom queen crowns. Interactive features keep the stories of triumph alive. The school may be closed, but the legacy lives on. Come visit the Union Kempsville Museum, a story for all people.
Welcome back to Access Virginia Beach. I'm Mikki Acedo. One of the most vital pieces of our city's economy is tourism, and even though many are experiencing tough economical times, the city has some good news to report. In 2011, the city experienced a record year for overall lodging sales, $279 million to be exact. That's a 1.7% increase over last year. Despite the sluggish economy, families spend more money on their vacations than ever before. Restaurant sales, retail sales, and amusement revenue were also up. Visitor spending on lodging is the single best indicator of how healthy our tourism industry is. And here's another positive sign that things are improving. The resort city was recently named among the top 10 beach destinations in the nation. Traveler's Choice has ranked Virginia Beach as the 4th best beach destination in the United States. Our city was chosen thanks to the lively boardwalk, a plethora of restaurants and golf courses to choose from, and of course for our gorgeous beaches. Now, if you're wondering who took home the top honors, well, that would go to St. Pete Beach in Florida. In the early 1960s, the Virginia Beach police force consisted of a mere 40 officers. Today, those ranks have grown to more than 1,000. But do you know exactly what goes on in our ever-growing police department? Access reporter Veronica Coleman introduces us to a class that answers just that question.
This gun up here, you see I have a red-handled gun.
Looks like a police recruitment class. But these students won't be patrolling our streets anytime soon. They're actually part of the Senior Citizens Police Academy.
I have a new awareness of what our police department, our sheriff's department, our law enforcement is doing.
The academy meets for 8 weeks, informing seniors about the hows and whys of the police department. The goal of the academy is twofold.
Take that information back to their communities and educate them as to what we do in law enforcement. So when you actually see an officer out there doing their job, you know that that's what they're supposed to be doing.
And to attract volunteers to help solve crime.
Whatever part of the police department, if they're not interested in that, maybe something in the city, but to continually stay active.
With visits from the forensics unit, presentations on personal safety, even a trip to the city jail, our seniors get an up-close look at the day-to-day operations of our police department.
You don't know what goes on out there. You don't know, like I said, where the tax money really goes. And you see a policeman on the street or in a car, you think, oh, you know, it's just, I don't know what to say about it. I just think it's great.
It's amazing because we never realized all the depths of services that our police department is involved in providing safety and even health services.
Armed with a better understanding of the law, the police department is hoping that the graduates will share their newfound information with their community, making it a safer place for everyone. Reporting for VBTV, I'm Veronica Coleman.
If you're a beach resident and over 50 years young, then you're in luck. The 17th session of the Senior Citizens Police Academy will run from April 3rd through the 26th. Sessions will be held on Tuesday and Thursday mornings at the Animal Care and Adoption Center. You can pick up an application at any police precinct or online at vbgov.com/DEPT/police. The Virginia Beach City Public School System is considered one of the highest achieving school divisions in Virginia. Because of this, it attracts dedicated employees who spend a greater part of their lives serving students and staff.
My name is Mary Butts, and I work at President High School.
Mary Butts is one of those devoted employees. She has been with the division for quite a while. So, when exactly did she start?
Lord, now that's a question I can't answer. I'm going to have to go back and put some figures in on that one.
Well, we do know she's been working in the schools for more than 45 years. Many of those years right here at Princess Anne High School, where she scrubs chalkboards and cleans classrooms.
Trying to do the best I can to keep that so they can come into a nice, clean school in the morning.
Mary keeps coming back because she enjoys the work and the people. But after 45 years, she has to be thinking of retirement soon, right?
I'm not ready to retire yet. I'm trying to stay here as long as I can.
And across town, that work ethic continues.
Not ready to retire?
Nah, too young.
Alan Johnson is another long-timer. He started working at the school plant back in 1966 for one very important reason.
I had a little hot rod back then. I need to keep gas in it.
Since then, he's made a lifelong career here where he's the plumbing and boiler room supervisor.
When we get a problem, we get a school down, we don't stop till we get it back up. You know, whether it be a stoppage, a water main break, a cooling tower, whatever it is. I mean, we'll work 24/7 to put it back in operation.
After 45 years of service, what keeps him coming back to work every day?
Things have changed over the years, so people have changed. But we still have a bunch of die-hard, dedicated folks, you know, that work here.
And because of that dedication, Mary Butts and Alan Johnson were honored by the school division for their years of service. Both are looking forward to many more years. There are more than 15,000 employees in the school division. Recently, 283 of them were recognized for their dedicated service during the annual Service Award celebration. If you're interested in joining the team, log on to vbschools.com for employment opportunities. Quickly now, what's 7 times 3? 38 minus 14, and 64 divided by 8. Seems a little complicated? Well, not for the students at Windsorwoods Elementary.
Now, the last I looked, there was about 53,000 kids playing all over the world.
Kids playing on computers? Not this morning. Figuring out mathematical calculations was the challenge of World Math Day.
The students go into worldeducationgames.com and they log in as themselves. They're all signed up into grade, age-appropriate ranges. They are presented with basic math facts, and their goal is to enter in as many answers as they can correctly in a minute.
60 seconds for students to correctly answer as many questions as they could, a test these kids embraced wholeheartedly.
We had to answer the math question they gave us. Well, we practiced in the classroom too. We practiced before we came here. They gave us like a first place, a second place, and a third place, fourth place.
Okay, first graders, you have done an amazing job.
This is the 5th year that Windsorwoods has participated in World Math Day.
It is an opportunity for kids to play 6-minute games against students from all over the world as they increase their math knowledge and hopefully set a new world record in the number of math questions answered correctly in a 48-hour time period.
As students log on, the computer spans the world map to see what country they are competing against. School Board Chair Dan Edwards was on hand and likes the idea of the contest.
Math skills have always been important, but what this does is gives these students the feel for competing against their counterparts around the world, which is what they're going to be doing their entire life, whether it be scores on tests now, competition like they're doing today, but more importantly, jobs in the future.
And while getting a job may be a few years away for these students, their future is getting brighter by the minute.
Well, our goal is for the kids to have fun, but also to help them develop some of their math automaticity, their basic math skills. So a lot of times the kids don't realize they're learning while they're playing because it is such a fun-natured game.
The Windsorwoods Wildcats attempted to set a new Guinness World Record for the largest online math competition. Students answered 46,652 questions correctly during the competition. World total surpassed 293 million questions. Stay tuned for the Guinness announcement. And with that, we've come to the end of our show. But if you've missed something or would like to see it again, you can view this program online. Log on to vbgov.com/media, then under the All Categories button, find and click on Access Virginia Beach. For everyone here at VBTV, I'm Mikki Acedo. Thanks for watching.